The U.S. women's soccer team just won bronze in Tokyo, but what's the latest on their fight for higher pay? And can NCAA athletes now get paid? Hey everyone, it's Ariane, and this week on Verify, we're breaking down the top questions about athlete pay. The Tokyo Summer Games just wrapped up and sparked debate about how much medal winners get paid. After all, 257 Americans are coming back home with a shiny new medal. So let's verify. Do athletes from some other countries get paid more than U.S. Olympians for winning medals? This, my friends, is true. And in some cases, athletes in other countries get paid a lot more, like hundreds of thousands of dollars more. Yeah, our sources for this one are the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic committees and the national sports organizations for several countries. For example, American athletes get $37.5K for each gold medal, $22.5K for each silver, and $15K for each bronze. Now don't get me wrong, that's not bad, but it is not the payday that Singapore gold medalists get, which is equivalent to $740,000. I mean, granted, Singapore has only had one gold medalist ever, but no tea, no shade, that's a lot of money. Now, it's not just Singapore gold medalists who can get the bag. Gold medal winners from Malaysia, Philippines, and Italy all get paid the equivalent of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, for their bronze medal performance, each member of the U.S. women's soccer team received $15,000. But guys, that's just a drop in the bucket compared to what the players have been fighting for beyond the Olympics. The U.S. women's national team's fight for higher pay goes back a couple of years. Court documents show the players sued U.S. Soccer Federation in 2019, arguing they weren't paid equally as compared to the men. But the judge threw out that case last year, ruling the women rejected a pay-to-play structure similar to the one in the men's agreement and accepted greater base salaries and benefits than the men. The women recently filed an appeal to that decision. And then in Tokyo Olympics, well, the women's team got an assist from the men's national team. The men's team submitted a filing in support of the women, asking the Federal Appeals Court to reinstate the original argument. So guys, there's plenty more to come as this case continues to play out in court. Now, as we get further into August, we're getting closer to the start of college football season, which is big business. Go Deeks! The coaches for the biggest programs make millions of dollars. But what about the players? Can they get paid? We can verify this as true. Our sources are the NCAA and the Supreme Court. Starting this summer, all collegiate athletes, not just football players, have been able to make money off of their name, image, and likeness, also known as NIL. That means they're not getting paid for playing, but making money because of who they are. So think of things like autograph signings and endorsements. The NIL opportunities come amid a wave of change for the NCAA. In June, the Supreme Court unanimously ruled that the NCAA violates antitrust law by limiting education-related benefits. In his opinion, Justice Kavanaugh said the NCAA's other compensation rules may also violate antitrust laws. So what has the NIL looked like so far? Well, for twin sisters on Fresno State's basketball team, it meant a billboard ad for Boost Mobile in Times Square. Yeah, not too shabby. For the starting quarterback at the University of Miami, NIL has led to several deals, including one with NHL's Florida Panthers and a Florida-based moving and junk removal business. So how much are these deals actually worth? Well, unfortunately, the deals aren't typically disclosed, but I do have some tea. Alabama football coach Nick Saban reportedly said starting quarterback Bryce Young is earning nearly $1 million from his NIL deals. Y'all, I'm going to work on my spiral. But you, my friends, can take those facts to the bank because that's it for us. I'm Ariane Till, and we'll catch you next week for another episode of Verify. Have a question for our team? Text it to us at 202-410-8808 or hit us up on social media at Verify This. And if you want more facts, because I know you do, you can subscribe to our daily newsletter at verifythis.com.